Chivos here, bring you another Football Manager 2016 video. It is time for another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and I bring you to what is another NACL group stage game, again against Montreal Impact. But before that, let's have a look at what's been happening. And would you believe it, the first result after I saw you was another draw. Another bloody draw. So obviously I saw you at the Montreal Impact game where we drew 0-0. Following that, we drew 1-1 with Seattle Sounders, an 86th minute equaliser by Vinny Figueroa. We then beat Saprissa 2-0, quite a comfortable win there. It was great for the NACL campaign. We beat Colorado Rapids 2-1, a penalty in the 4th minute and a Stanley goal. And then we played against FC Dallas. We beat them 2-0. Vinny Figueroa scoring both the goals there. Now today, Montreal Impact. That is right. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a huge game. But we're going to have to see what happens. You know, it's the NACL. Who knows? Now, one thing I do need to speak about transfer-wise, something has happened. And what is it? Well, Tobias Moreno has been sold to Vasco da Gama for £1 million. How come? He didn't perform. Yeah, he's physically good. Mentally, he's average. Technically, he's pretty poor. He was a 4-star player, but he wasn't performing. He played 2 games for me so far this season. Didn't do anything. He's played 2 games for Vasco da Gama. 6.3. Do you understand my point now? Yeah, he was good in 2031. Terrible in 2030. So we've offloaded him. It's a international designated player spot, which is what we need. We can get in a fantastic international player, and that's the reason why we didn't get Gay. I've realised it. We didn't have an international player spot because he was an international player. Now we've got one, so we can work on that in the in the future. But the other thing we need to look at is Tobias Moreno. We've sold him for $1 million, right? Which is good. I've put the money straight onto the salary cap. I thought about getting a transfer in. I decided we'll put it on the salary cap. We can always see what happens. And who knows? We now have 17k available on the salary cap, which means we can bring in a good player. Hinderman's retiring at the end of the season. We need to replace him. He's a designated player. We also need to replace Moreno, international designated player. Things are happening for us. Competition-wise, we still are top of the table in the Supporters' Shield. Still with 2 losses. 13 draws, though. I'm getting really annoyed with the amount of draws we have. Smashing draws in the league, not enough wins, and it could cost us at the end of the season. Now, we are top of the Western Conference, obviously. If you're top of the Supporters' Shield, you're the top of the Western Conference. Today, we play against a Montreal Impact in the NACL. They're on 5 points. They've had a win and 2 draws. We've had a win and a draw. Today is our game in hand against them. Alright? So, if we can win, it's fantastic, because then they will have played their 4 games. Yeah, that's right. They will have played their 4 games. And if we beat them, they'll be stuck on 5 points. We'll be on 7. We will be through. No doubt about it. So we need a bloody win. If we can win today, it makes things a lot easier. If we lose, well, then we could see ourselves in a bad position. This is how we've lined up for the game. I know it says match. I've clicked a bit too far, but it's okay. Aragon in goal. Reed, Joyce, Felipe, Williams, Danilo, Mauricio, Hinderman, Figueroa, Stanley, Fuba. Figueroa's got 12 for the season, Stanley's got 7, and Fuba 14, which isn't the best from our striker, but it's good enough. Now let's get into today's game against Montreal Impact. We'll see what we can do. If we lose, we put ourselves in a bad situation. It means we must win against Saprissa, and even then, if it goes down to result against teams, we could be in trouble. But if we can beat Montreal Impact today, we'll have better results against them. So if you finish level on points at the end, it won't matter. But a win today won't even do that. A win today will guarantee us to the next stage. So that's what we're looking to achieve here today. As we defend the ball here. Friel on it. Ball in. Fabiano scored. Just as I was saying, we need a win and we concede. It's not how I wanted to start the bloody game. And now, that doesn't help our situation at all. We're not going to look at the table until the end of the game, because there's still 77 minutes left to play. There's still something to play for. It's not like it's the last 5. We still have almost a full game, but we haven't switched on from the start. And if you don't switch on from the start, you're not going to get anywhere. So pick your bloody heads up and perform. Hinderman, Danilo. Oh, we've hit the post. Oh, we've hit the bloody post. I cannot believe it right now. Williams on the ball. Can he find the man? No, he doesn't. It's the end of the highlight. It's not looking good for us at the moment. We are having more shots. We're having more possession. We're not doing anything with the ball. And it looks like we could be getting FM'd here. It's not what I wanted. We're playing at home. Home has been a fortress. Anywhere's been a fortress. We haven't lost in like 19 games in the league, I think it is. How can we afford Stanley Figueroa? It's another one for Figueroa. He is so good at the moment. 13th goal of the season. He's 32 years old and he's performing this well. This is what we need. When other players don't step up, we need the experienced players too. And Figueroa is definitely doing that this season. Back post goal. Crosses OP. Put it down in the comment section below. Crosses OP. Hashtag it. For all I care. Hashtag crosses OP. And it's going to be 1-1 going into the halftime break. The OP crosses saved us. Let's tell the boys. Keep going and you can still get a win. It's not worked, so you know what to do. I've got the faith. So get out there and bloody show me that I'm right. I have the faith. Let's go. Let us go. Second half. Let's get something happening. Please. We need a win. We need a win. I'll take a draw. I will take a draw, but a win is what we need. Fuba's on the ball. Beats the man. He finds Figueroa. Oh, he's nearly scored again. D'Italio with the save there. Can Hinderman put a good ball in? It's cleared at the front post. Williams, the only player back. Is he going to do anything with it? He could. He goes to the left. I would have gone to the right. And now we could be in a bit of trouble here. Joyce, you need to do something smart with this ball. He finds Danilo. Danilo's got plenty of time. He finds Stanley. What's Stanley going to do? He goes inside to Hinderman. Look again. Mauricio. Wide. Is Figueroa the goal scorer? Can he whip it back post? He does. Fuba has scored. I was saying about his lack of goals. He's bagged another. It's 2-1 after 48 minutes. And things are looking good. Things are looking great. I am so happy. Figueroa, you bloody legend. And Fuba nods at home. Doesn't have to do anything. It meets his head. Fuba just has to jump and say, thank you very much, Figueroa. You've put it on a plate. And I have dished you up a fantastic goal. And there we go. We're comfortable. It's 2-1. We can still draw. Possession-wise, killing it. Reed. Mauricio on the ball. Reed again. What's he going to do? Can he find Figueroa? He does. He finds Fuba. He nods on. Ooh, D'Italio. Keeping Montreal in the game. Can Hinderman bring something big up? He can't. Can he? No? Yes? Maybe? Hinderman? Mauricio? Turn it around. Hinderman? Look back post. Reed. Whip it. He does. Oh, it's cleared. Now can we get Stanley to do it again? Stanley, back to Danilo. Rebuild. Keep the pressure on them. Go wide. Stanley, get there. Whip it. Back post. Figueroa. Oh, he's over the bar. He's over the bar. I thought that was another for Figueroa. I'm getting too excited. I need to just chill out a bit. Just chill. I'm on edge. I'm on edge. We're 70 minutes played. Let's make a change. What are we going to do? Mauricio off for Josh bloody Naylor. The youngster, really starting to put in some performances. He's developing a bit, which is what we need to see. But at 22 years old, we're not going to get too much out of him. The change has been made. There's 18 minutes left on the clock. Can we hold on? That's the question. They are making changes as well. They know they need to chase this game. But here we go. What are we going to do? We are going to bring on Pacheco for Danilo. We're going to do it. And ball-winning midfielder support. And Hinderman's going to come off for Darren Smith. We're going to drop Smith. Play Naylor in the centre of the pitch. Play a bit more defensive. Hold on to it. 2 ball-winning midfielders for all I care. We just need to hold on. You can play the advanced playmaker support. There you go. We've just dropped a midfielder back. Hopefully that can hold us out for the last 6 minutes. If we concede now, I understand it is my tactical failure. But if we defend the ball, they shouldn't be able to score. And it looks like, with 9 seconds left to go, things have worked out for us. They have a late chance here from Fabiano. It's gone wide, but they haven't had the time. We win 2-1. And do you know what that means? I think It is confirmed. It is. We have guaranteed our place in the quarter-final with a win against Montreal Impact. The game against Saprissa means nothing now. But will I still bring it to you? Depends when the quarter-finals are. That's my next question. When do the quarter-finals start? Come on. Give me some bloody news. The quarter-finals start in February. So I'll tell you what. What have we got on the schedule? We have the US Cup final. I'll bring you that game. I'll tell you what, we will bring you the Saprissa game or the Houston game, depending on how things go. But we have qualified for the NACL. 4 wins in a row in all competitions. Unbeaten since May. Since May, it's now September. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 games unbeaten. We are bloody killing it. We are killing it. And I don't know how the draws are killing me, but we're just dominating right now. And I don't know what to do. I do not know what to do. We have a run in. Vancouver. Dallas in the final. We're going to beat them. I'll bring you that episode. Philly. New York City. Seattle. Houston. Can anyone interrupt us? LA Galaxy can. Portland can. Seattle still up there, but we have a 3-point gap at the top of the table against LA Galaxy. Could we win the Supporter Shield back-to-back? Who knows? Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. But that is going to be it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, do not forget to smash that like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully, I catch you guys on another video.